If you want part 2 of your skincare questions, skincare products, what's going on with your skin answered, this is the video for you. Hey everybody, it's Lisa, owner of Peaches Skincare. You can visit us at peachesskincare.com, and I also invite you to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok to see a little bit more about who we are and our holistic beliefs in skincare. This is part 2, so if you haven't seen part 1, go back. Go back 1 video, watch that, and then you can watch this part 2. I introduced myself in it, Lisa, 57. I've been a holistic master esthetician for 40 years. And what I talk about works. You can open your heart to that if you'd like, but Kent said to me, do you feel like maybe it was a little preachy? And you know what? Maybe it was, but I have so much passion for what I do. I have such a fire in my belly for what I do because I see so many people giving you misinformation. And there are so many of you that are so desperate to hear what to do that you many times listen to someone that you really shouldn't be listening to. That doesn't mean you don't have to love them. Doesn't mean you can't love that movie star, that influencer. But when it comes to something that has to do with your health, your brain health, your skin, look for an expert. And I am that expert. Now, I may turn a lot of what you've been taught upside down, but I'm here to tell you what I teach works. It's why we are the best in the industry. It is why we get results. And it's why after almost 60 years of life, okay, 57, maybe I've aged myself a bit, I'm proud of who I am. Sometimes my neck will look a little bit more wrinkled because I'm dehydrated. Sometimes my neck will look great. Sometimes you may look at me, I wear no foundation and concealer, and think, ooh, she looks a little tired today. That's called being normal, and I am proud of that. In fact, on Instagram, we put a video, I'm not sure if it's on our videos or in our stories, of all of these beautiful, mature women that were being interviewed about age. These women were stunning. They looked gorgeous. They had beautiful outfits on, beautiful pieces of jewelry. All of them had pretty much complete gray hair sparkle. I've been at it for almost 5 years and this is all I've got, but I'm trying. My point is they leaned into aging, wabi-sabi, embracing the imperfections of life in ourselves and aging, a beautiful, miraculous gift that so many do not get. So a few of you, or not a few of you, many of you, I get so many emails every day or texts or questions on my different platforms about different things, and that's what this video is here to help. So if I sound preachy, that's just who I am because I know I can help you if you would just listen. So a couple things. Some of you will say to me, in the past video I said this about something else, Lisa, I've been using your products for this long or that long, love my skin, but I didn't see a change with this, or this kind of started to come back. And I'll go through all these different things to find out what you're doing. Wide brimmed hat? Are you wearing your milk of magnesia to bed every single night? Are you drinking your apple cider vinegar every single day for gut health? Are you applying it to your face every morning and night? Are you exfoliating morning and night? And so many of you will say yes to things, but then you'll say, but I'm using this CeraVe moisturizer, or I'm using a witch hazel. Those are not things that you are supposed to be using when you're starting this process. So if you go over to peachesskincare.com, you can see a lot of different things. But if you go to the FAQ page, frequently asked questions, you can download the prescription sheet there. And that prescription sheet goes in order of what you should be doing with your skin, starting with Flawless Exfoliator. That is how you know the order of doing things. And it should be very easy to understand. If not, reach out to me, reach out to one of my salons, and my master estheticians will answer it for you. But on that sheet, it doesn't add CeraVe. It doesn't say, oh, put a little foundation here on the days you feel a little tired. It doesn't say to use witch hazel. It is very specific. So digressing, when you go to work out or to get in shape, does your trainer say, work out every day or work out 3 times a day, but you go home and say, I'm just gonna have one cupcake right before bed. It doesn't work that way. I used this example in the last video. When you're baking or cooking, when a recipe calls for salt, do you go, forget the salt, I'm gonna use some sugar? It doesn't work that way. When your doctor has you on heart medication, if you're a diabetic and you're supposed to be using a very specific medication or insulin, do you say, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna use this other thing over here without talking to him first? No, you don't. It doesn't work that way. And that is how what I teach works. Yes, I promote Peaches Skincare because it's amazing. If you would try it, you would see it for yourself. It is a phenomenal product, but I also promote consistency and doing things very specifically for a very specific result. Okay, next thing, powder and foundation. I think I might have touched on this in part 1, but I don't know if I did enough, so I'm gonna say it again. No powder, no foundation, no matter how mineral it says it is, how organic, how natural, I don't want it on your face. Let your skin heal. If you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing, you shouldn't have anything to cover up. Now, every once in a while, I'll get a blemish or a little something if I've been sick. In fact, I just got over a very bad cold. Sometimes when Kent and I travel and we come back, different floral, different fauna, maybe the way we're eating, the airports, we sometimes catch things, and I caught a pretty bad cold this time. And I did break out a tiny bit because my skin is the largest organ of the body and it's dictating what's going on inside. But I did my milk of magnesia. I took good care of my skin and those issues were gone within hours, if not just a couple days. I don't cover it up with anything. I will recommend to some clients that want something cornstarch. You can take a little cornstarch, pure cornstarch, and put it on a little something and just kind of rub it in and it will hide it a little bit. You can use miracle mask like that, but don't be frightened and think that you need to put layers of foundation on because you don't look professional or you're not going to look beautiful for that party or that event. I go out with no foundation and concealer. I didn't wear it at my wedding. That was 38 years ago. I don't wear it when I go to special events, when I speak in front of people, and I'll tell you, people say to me all the time, your skin is amazing. Now, is there someone out there who loves to play with makeup and wants to look at me and say, ooh, she'd be fun to play with? Sure, but I just do my eyes, my lips, and my cheeks, and that's what I'm trying to get you to do when I use the tagline, Uncover Confidence. Take off all that foundation and concealer, billion and billion dollar industry. Business, billion dollar business. They want you buying all that junk. They want you to cover everything up, which doesn't make sense to me when you're putting beautiful nutrients on your skin that you would then go and put that on, or a bad sunscreen. Let's see, air pumps. This is a totally different thing. This is if you're a peach. Our pumps are air pumps. We will be actually changing. Our logo will be changing in the next few months. We're going to just update it, make it look more beautiful. It's very important to us. And we're going to be putting some things in glass bottles. For shipping, glass can be difficult, so we try second generation plastic. I am so about being earth friendly because I live by the ocean. I live in California. I care very much about the environment. But your air pump, sometimes during shipping, can get air in it actually. Put your finger over the pump hole and just pump down until all the air is out and your product should come out and it should be great. If not, please reach out to me. I am here to help you. Lisa@peachesskincare.com. Let's see, other products. Really, it goes into everything I've been saying. Please don't mix other skincare products with Peaches. If you have to piecemeal Peaches and you're starting with Flawless Exfoliator and Classic Cleanser, at least add in your moisturizer. Please add in your moisturizer. If you can't get an oil or you want to piecemeal that and you can't get Peaches oil, use a little olive oil. But don't add another skincare brand to Peaches Skincare because many times the ingredients list is not accurate, the deck is not accurate, they are not small batch, they are not really using organic or natural, and it's very important how things are mixed. just like I said with the cookies in number 1. Let's see. If you are doing invasive procedures, inevitably I'll get someone who says, Lisa, I did a Fraxel. I did an IPL and my skin, looks pretty great. If you're really fair, a lot of times your skin will look pretty good in the beginning. I suppose if you're a little darker as well. But that is so temporary. It's like microneedling when your skin swells up and you think all your wrinkles are gone. And yes, it injures it and maybe it makes a little collagen, but the damage isn't worth it. There are actually studies and articles that show when you do invasive procedures to your skin, you're more susceptible to skin cancers, you're more susceptible to aging more rapidly. So I'm here for you if you've done them, but let's come to this side and start to do things more naturally. Also, 100% of the clients I see that come in that are new and did these things in the past didn't do anything different with their skin. They didn't take care of it. They didn't use good products. They didn't wear a wide-brimmed hat outside. And so now they've got the bad results again, or what they were trying to get rid of, and they're even worse. So you've got to change the way you do things. It's the same with what you're putting in your body. You can't expect to have beautiful skin if you're smoking. Try to quit smoking. If you're a heavy drinker, if you drink sodas, if you eat too much sugar, look at your foods and say, is this something grown out of the earth or is this something that's been processed? It really does matter what you're putting in your body, what you're putting on your body for the results that you're going to get. Let's see. I think that I've really covered a lot of it. If you have questions, I want you to ask with love and kindness below. If you're here to bully, move on. If you don't like what I have to say, go somewhere else. That's all right. But if you're here and you really want to age with grace and beauty, regardless if you're 15 or 90 or 100, I am here to guide you and help you every step of the way. Our products are incredible. They work every time if you're consistent. I wanted to tell you, remind you from the first video, go to peachesskincare.com, go to the frequently asked questions page, download the prescription sheet. That is a how to do everything in order. And I am here for you every step of the way to help you uncover your true confidence.